We are checking out Guga's video. He boiled a bunch of steak in butter. I don't know how this is gonna be. I'm kind of curious though. Let's check it out, dude. He boiled steak in 5 pounds of butter. Ew.
Butter has been around for over 9,000 years. The saying butter makes everything better is true, especially on steaks. There are many types of butter in the world. Today we are exploring American butter and European butter. There's a huge difference between them. Visually, you can clearly see that the American butter is more pale. Mainly, it's because of the cow's diet, water content of the butter, and the fat amount, which makes a huge difference. The big question is, which one is better? Well, I decided to run a few tests. First with plain oat bread. And guess what? The European butter was better. Then I immediately fried up some eggs.
Well, why? Motherfucker, explain why. I want to know why it's better.
Butter turned out better to me.
It's better butter.
Made no sense at all. So I went ahead and run one more test with pasta.
Noodle.
The European butter was actually better. At this stage, I was confused. I thought that if one was better than the other, it would always be better. However, that was not the case. For my ultimate final test, I decided to go ahead and try them on some steaks. As you can see, they are 1.5 inches thick. They have great marbling on them, and it is just perfect for today's experiment.
Is it not Wagyu?
4 of them, I really want to test this out good. 2 of them, I'm going to be using the confit method. If you are unfamiliar with it, let me explain. Confit literally means cooking the food slowly in fat. And as you can clearly see, I'm doing that using butter. Now, the last thing we want is for the steak to overcook. So you got to make sure that that butter is not too hot. It took anywhere between 10 minutes to 15 minutes.
It looks great.
As soon as both sides changed color, I immediately set it down on a cooling rack. I did the same exact thing with the European butter. The difference between them in color is just huge. The number one key here was to make sure I did not overcook the steak. So keeping it under low heat was the key. And as soon as the red started going away, this one was also now red. I mean, take a look at it. It literally looks exactly like a sous vide steak. That is something I'm extremely familiar with. The next step was to immediately put the steaks in the refrigerator, and we want the temperature to come down as fast as possible so that it does not overcook. As that was happening though, it was perfect because it allowed me time to go ahead and make an awesome side dish.
That's a big ass shrimp.
It is not only amazing looking but also quite simple to make, especially if you have the right ingredient. And for that, it would be this, a scarlet shrimp. They are large.
Did someone in chat just say lobster? You're poor! You're poor and broke! If you eat shrimp and thinking it's lobster, I'm so sorry for you. Oh my God, who lied to you?
Pricey and one of my favorites. However, if you cannot find it, any other shrimp should work just fine.
Jumbo
the first
shrimp.
thing to do is to go ahead and cook
I love
them.
shrimp.
Into a pan, I threw in some olive oil, followed by garlic and shallots. I cooked it until it became translucent. Then I immediately threw in all of the scarlet shrimp. The most interesting thing for me is that these shrimp never change color.
They got some big ass heads.
That butter and shrimp goes perfectly together. So I kept adding little by little. I made sure to cook them to perfection. They do not take long to cook. To season them, I use a good amount of salt and black pepper. As the next thing to do is to go ahead and add some white wine. This will help deglaze the pan, but most importantly, help finish the cooking process. And at the same time, produce one of the most flavorful liquids I've ever made. But now that the shrimps are fully cooked, I went ahead and cooked some pasta. I just followed the instructions in the bag and reserved a good amount of the pasta water. Into a pan, I added a little bit of garlic, followed by shallots.
Dude, I would love to have Guga as like my uncle or cousin. I keep saying it, but like just imagine you could just go over to Guga's house whenever and be like, hey, what up, what you cooking today? And he just got 5-star meals, bro.
That up until it was translucent. Then I added some tomato paste and mixed everything well. I seasoned it with salt, followed by freshly ground black pepper and that wonderful liquid gold we just made. Then I added some more white wine, mixed everything well, and immediately threw in my pasta.
Ooh, that's
As you can
sauce.
see, we need a little bit of hydration. And for that, I used the pasta water.
Ew.
To finish it up, I added a good amount of Parmigiano Reggiano, mixed everything well. Using tongs, I removed it from the pan. Immediately, you went to a plate, added some extra Parmigiano Reggiano, followed by that beautiful scarlet shrimp. For coloring and flavor, I added some parsley.
I'm gonna take a dumb to a restaurant that serve jumbo shrimp and be like, yeah, you want this lobster, girl? They got the best lobster here. And she gonna tell all her friends, oh my God, he took me for some lobster and pasta. He loved me. Bitch, we ate fucking, I don't know what, chicken breast and shrimp. Bitch, I lied to her.
That is today's side dish. Now I'll tell you one thing, this is delicious. If you don't love seafood, I understand that this might look intimidating, but trust me when I tell you, it is absolutely delicious.
I just don't know what you're gonna do with the head. Like, do you just pull it off, chop it off, cut it? Like, what the fuck do you do with it? I never had shrimp like with the head on. Ew, and it has the leggies. Look at this little leg. It's a fuck Ouch! It's nasty. I don't like seeing it like this. They need to take you cut it off, you pull it off. Do you eat the head?
Don't believe me? Well, you just wait and see. Because by now, my steaks were ready to be cooked. First, I needed to get
People suck the head. Oh, y'all are nasty.
them seasoned. I kept it real simple. A good amount of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper and garlic powder. And now that we have everything nicely seasoned, the only thing left to do is to go ahead and cook them. First, I'll be putting a nice wonderful sear. Once that's done, I'll be cooking them in indirect heat until I reach an internal temperature of 135
That looks
degrees
so
Fahrenheit.
good.
So now I say, it is enough talking, and it is time to grill this beautiful steak.
Get
So
in
let's
there,
do
Guga.
it.
Let's do it. Epic ass music. I swear he be using the same cuts. Whoa. What I would do, I would like get a trampoline and dive and then put the steak on the grill. You feel me? Home Depot ass music, true. Like imagine if Google just hit a f***ing backflip and then threw the steak on the grill. That'd be crazy. Dramatic ass. You don't hear this music? It's hella dramatic. Whoa, it look kind of burnt. Ooh. Ooh, that look greasy.
Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Meter. They say you can tell the doneness of a steak by
The backflip on a steak costs $50 extra. If I go to Salt Bay's restaurant and fucking get hit with a $50 charge for a backflip, I'm shooting that whole place up, bro. Everybody gotta go. I'm airing that bitch out. I'm coming in there with the switch. Hi, like fuck out of here.
All right, everybody, here we got our
It's
beautiful
Angel!
steak with a very nice and impressive side dish today.
You should have put this on the other side,
Oh,
bro.
come on.
Nah, that needs to stay right there.
What do you mean? You don't like seafood?
I don't like looking at the faces of the things I'm gonna eat. Dude, those are some big eyeballs. That is the
Ew.
largest freaking piece of shrimp I've ever seen.
So here we go. We got a little experiment going on. Give me your critical opinion. Sounds good?
Critical.
Yes, very critical.
Critical.
We're gonna tell it like it is. We're gonna go this direction, gentlemen. Please dig in.
Ooh, they're
Let's
starting
give it
with
a
the
try
butter
right
steak.
now. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Oh,
Wow.
it's super juicy.
Yeah, as soon as you take a bite, that juice just bursts right out of the steak. Has a very rich and savory feel, almost kind of like buttery, I would say. It doesn't have that same charcoal crust that we're accustomed to here on Google Foods, but it's delicious, beefy, very juicy.
I enjoy it quite a bit. I'm curious to see if this one's gonna be any different.
Let's
Please,
do it.
let's go. Say it like it is. Ready to go?
I'm gonna be a critical jello man.
Jello man. Yeah, they make fun of me all the time about the Jello man, everybody.
Jello.
I don't like to say gentleman. Gentleman sounds like a wrong word.
Well, that's because you're saying it wrong.
Enough talking before I get more roasted. Cheers, everybody.
What's it taste like? What's it taste like? That's the European butter?
Damn.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's better?
Wow, that is a really delicious steak too. I know you said that you wanted us to be critical. It's hard to be critical with both of these steaks because they're both really delicious. And I do think that this one is better.
I agree. This one, I don't know, it has like a richness to it that's more
Ooh.
pronounced than the first one.
It's better.
It's better.
It's better.
Is it mo better?
It's more better, more butter, more better.
Ah.
Is that the difference, Mo butter?
It's a lot of butter. It's a tremendous amount of butter.
A tremendous amount of. Let me put that second piece back.
It's unanimous so far.
So far, so good.
Very good. Now, I got a nice, beautiful side dish for my people today,
So far,
everybody.
so bad.
I have a question, guys. I might sound like a child here, but do you guys cut your pasta?
What's going on with you? What are you talking about?
No, you don't cut your pasta. Leo,
You guys don't cut your pasta?
you are about to get annihilated by the Italians.
You never do. You guys never do that?
Never even heard of that.
Get out! Here's what I will say.
Thank
My
you.
Italian friends, I know you guys love your pastas, and I love my pastas too. I like to respect, but I also respect my people. Do whatever you want with it. You want ketchup? I'll go get it.
Is that no, hell
You
no.
gonna catch that?
A little bit of pasta, a little bit of shrimp. Let me know how it tastes.
It's
Cheers,
like ketchup.
everybody.
Cheers.
That is fantastic.
Ah!
That tastes way better than it looks.
You're going for another one.
I usually don't like seafood, but Google's been doing his thing with the seafood lately. This is really good.
You know it's good if Angel say it.
Not bad at all.
Look, the pasta's delicious. I really like the flavor on that shrimp. Compared to other shrimp, this thing is massive.
Yeah.
You know what that means? You get a meatier bite. It has a coating of oil on it. It tastes slightly garlicky. You can taste a little bit of the cilantro and all the other seasonings in it. It's just a really delicious pasta and shrimp.
Bro's just yapping. My mom trying to feed me some pasta after she put ketchup in that shit. Y'all seem like the type to eat ketchup with some motherfucking pasta. Y'all nasty asses. Y'all dirty little dirt necks.
As well.
There's like a cheese, like maybe Parmesan or something on it.
Yes, correct.
And it comes through
A
really
lot of
nicely.
it. You see, you didn't want to try it. Now you're cleaning up your plate.
Well, it's delicious.
It's good. It's good.
And he
But let's
ate
try
it
the last
all?
steaks, yeah? Let's dig in.
Damn.
Enough talking. Let's give it a go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. 4 steaks on the table. Side dish that I actually liked. This is a good video.
I don't know about for you guys, but this is so much better than the other two combined.
I would agree. I think this steak is the absolute perfect
What?
ratio of that beef flavor plus that butteriness. You still taste it on this steak, and it's delicious.
More charcoal, too.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. The charcoal is a lot more pronounced. I don't know, maybe the way you cooked it is different, but it's amazing.
More charcoal flavor, more butteriness. It is better for me. Is it for you guys, too?
100%.
Yeah, I think so.
Now, I'm curious for the next one. Let's go. Last steak. Cheers,
European
everybody.
butter
Cheers.
basted. Ooh, what does it taste like?
Amazing.
That is really
The European
good.
one-
You said to be critical, and this video has been very hard.
They like the European one better. What the f? Why does the American just get and shit on all the fucking time? I'm about to go move. Where's Europea at? Chat, where the fuck is Europea? I went to public school. I don't know where the fuck it is on the map. I'm going to Tokyo. Give me some butter.
These are some delicious steaks. Everything we've tried is good, but that last steak was amazing.
But which one is better out of these two?
Man, I think they're about the same.
It's hard to tell, honestly. They taste very similar, but I like the charcoal on them. That slight smokiness really brings out the beef flavor a lot.
Someone said
Delicious.
European in the toilet. Mods, time them out for a fucking day.
There's no difference between them for you guys?
Get them the
For
fuck
these
up out of
two,
here.
I would say no. I would say these two are definitely different than those, and
Yeah.
these are very different to each other. as
Wow,
well.
interesting experiment because I think I feel the same exact way from you guys. So these steaks here were confit in butter.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So European butter actually won.
So European butter is way better than.
Well, European butter is better apparently. And then here we have the same thing too, but these were not confit. These were just basted in the end. So if you are basting your steak in the end, it makes no difference. I like that because American butter is cheaper, everybody. More cheaper, more better.
More cheaper, more better.
That's what he said. European butter is quite expensive. So if you want to know how to make your steaks better, don't confit your steak. You're wasting your time. It makes a good steak, but not a better steak.
Save your money. America, baby.
America!
America.
America, come, mother!
I'm Canadian, bro.
Save your money, baby.
That
More
explains
cheaper,
it.
more better. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe.
I
Let me know in
subscribe,
the
Google. I
comments down
love you.
below which butter you like best. I would love to know because
Fire video, bro.